Oh la la, a young lad, young Jordan.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl mems.akin, and today I am back with another video. Thank you guys for watching my previous video, my story time. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And hopefully in the new year I could do more story time for you guys. I'm pretty excited for that. But today I'm back with my tips video. So today we're doing 7 things that I think should be left in 2020. Deadass. Deadass. I mean it. Like, I was gonna do 10, but I don't want to prolong this video. So if you guys can add, you know, other things that you think should be left in 2020 and shouldn't come with us into the new year, then please put it down in the comment section below. I'm gonna try my best to have this video out before the year actually ends. Period. So the first thing that by the way, I'm looking at my phone because I have a list. So yeah, just because I feel like it would help me. Yeah. So the first thing that I put on my list of the things that I think needs to be left in 2020 is toxic friends and family. Okay, just because I feel like 2020 has been such a, well, for me it's been a lot of mental, I've just had to do a lot of mental battles, you know, like obviously nothing physical, but you know, for the most part it was mental, you know. And I really realized that toxic friends aren't just toxic because they want to be toxic. You know, people aren't toxic because they want to be toxic. More time they're just dealing with issues in their own personal life that they haven't personally like either dealt with or resolved or like fully acknowledged and dealt with. So when they haven't dealt with that, it's going to like have its way in like relationships with other people. So then I think it's very important to realize, okay, well, how do I put boundaries in place and you know, set boundaries with people, because I think that's very important. Because then if you don't do that, people then, you know, carry on with their toxicity, not giving a heck how you feel about it. And you know, for the most part, some of those people don't even know that they're being toxic. So yeah, like if you can't talk to them about their toxicness, then I think it's better to just let them be in 2020. Like, you know, I'm gonna leave you, you go sort yourself out. And yeah, if we're meant to meet again, we'll meet again, you know. And if we're not, then bye, see you later, have a nice life. No, but for real, have a nice life. And sometimes you're the toxic one, you know. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not perfect, you know. I'm pretty sure the things that I do that somebody else, you know, it's very toxic to them. So that's where you also like G-check yourself. Like, I think it's very important. I think it's very important to G-check yourself, purely because you can't be trying to check somebody else, but you're not checking yourself. No, like, you need to check yourself too. Like, excuse the broken nails, by the way. It's okay. But yeah, it's very important to be able to check yourself. Like, yo, how's my behavior? Like, what's up? But yeah, so I think it's very important to leave toxic friends and family in 2020. So I think the second thing that needs to be left in 2020 is mental health taboos. I think mental health taboos needs to be left in 2020. I'm being dead ass. No, but for real though, mental health taboos need to be left in 2020, purely because I feel like we all are suffering from one mental health issues or the other. The only difference between people that know and the people that don't know is that they're aware. I'm aware, so what am I going to do about my awareness? Where somebody that don't know, it's like, well, you don't know, but you could find out if you want to. But because I feel like there's so much like negative stereotype to do with mental health, which I think is quite scary, because we all have a mind, right? You know, just like you have your physical and you get sick on the physical, that's okay. You know, that's physical. But you got mine and, you know, you have wounds that you probably haven't healed from, and that's okay on a mental standpoint. So whereas if you're physical, if you get shot, you know you got shot. You can see the physical wounds. The only difference between that and your mental is that you can't see it, right? Which is why it's mental, right? So I think there needs to be like mental health taboos needs to stop, especially like within the African community, I think. Actually, yeah, I am being stereotypical. Purely because I'm African, and I know how I've had experiences of people, like, I don't know if they intentionally do it to jab at me, like, oh, why are you talking about that, or like, you know, or maybe it's just them within themselves, they haven't dealt with their own issues. So when that's the case, you're aware of your shit, so it's like, well, you're not supposed to be aware of stuff like that. Well, sorry, I am, and I'm trying to do better for myself. Just because I acknowledge my shit and I know what my shit is, and I know that I need to fix my yeah, I don't have a shame for that, because I'm doing it for me and my future generation too. So I think definitely there needs to be mental health taboos, like that needs to be left in 2020. Okay, because we're not going, especially with how much people have dealt with this year. If I'm talking about my mental health, if you don't want to hear it, just say you don't want to hear it. I respect that. Needs to be left in 2020 is COVID-19, and how we're gonna do this. I know what miracle we're gonna do. I know what abracadabra needs to happen, but that shit needs to fucking stay in 2020, because oh my god, if she steps foot in 2020, me and her, or she or him, we're gonna square up, because I'm tired, and I know I'm just tired. Like, what the hell? Like, can this just be over, please? Like, can somebody just do some magic or some spell, because this bitch needs to go. Like, otherwise we're gonna have to beat her ass. Now, the number 4 thing that I think needs to be left, in 2020 is catfishing. Yeah, all these internet boys, yeah, want to be catfishing me. Don't worry, if I catch you, if I catch you. Although guys, like, I feel like catfishing with people just needs to, oh, so dead, like, just stop it. Maybe I might have to call the catfish boys. What the catfish boys' name? But those 2 guys that are in those catfish show, honestly, I might have to shout them, because like, we need to get people down, because me and them might have to do some drilling, like, what's up, brother? Because I'm sick and tired of it. You know, like, it's just like, please don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm begging you. I am begging you. So the 5th thing that I think needs to be left in 2020, which I know it's like, it's not easy, but we could all, you know, one step at a time, and you finally get there. I think self-judgment. I judge myself sometimes, so I know that it's not easy. It's easier said than done, but I think self-judgment is definitely something that needs to be left in 2020. You know, well, I'm gonna try and leave self-judgment. It's because I think, like, it's so easy to judge yourself, but I think when you try to have more self-compassion and self-love for yourself, then you can better understand why you're doing certain things a certain way, rather than just like being so nasty and horrible to yourself. Because then not only do you create spaces to allow other people to treat you that way, but you yourself then speak negatively to yourself, and that's not nice. Like, honestly, that's not it. So we're trying to leave that. So the second to the last thing that I think needs to be left in 2020 is dysfunctional relationships, right? Obviously it sort of like links back to my first comment, which is about toxic friends and family, okay? Sometimes people are in dysfunctional relationships but don't even know it. I can talk from experience. You know, I feel like I've been in a dysfunctional relationship, situationship, something ship. Definitely a ship that has nowhere to go. Yes. No, but on a serious note though, like, when you're in it, like, you, especially if it feels familiar, it's so easy to sort of like get stuck. You know, but long term, it's not healthy, you know. It's gonna ruin you. Like, you know, you can be enjoying the sweetness. I don't know what's sweeting you, but you know what's sweeting you. Whatever is sweeting you in that sweetness, yeah. Gotta think long term, baby. You gotta think long term because, you know, like whether it's being physically abused, whether it's being mentally abused, whether it's coercion, whether it's verbal abuse, whatever sort of abuse it is, like. And you know what, sometimes dysfunctional relationship don't even have to be about abuse, you know. It could just be little things as them not doing what you think, what you want in a relationship, you know. Obviously they're not you, yeah, but clearly if that's a problem for you, then, you know, and it's consistently, then it's either you leave or you address it. If you keep addressing it and there's no change, baby, an unchanged behavior is manipulation. And then if they lie about it, like, no, then that's gaslighting, honey. We're talking abuse, baby. So bye-bye. Honey, we're talking abuse, baby. So you gotta let that man go, okay? You gotta let that man go like a mango. No, but for real though, like, so yeah, someone from, like, talking from experience, yeah, dysfunctional relationship ain't it, baby. But nah, but if you know that mentally they ain't good for you, then sis, gotta let that man go. And if you're a guy, bro, what you doing? Cut that B off. Cut that B off, man. Cut it off. Because if you don't cut it off now, you're gonna do it later, and then you're gonna be so mad at yourself, like, oh my god, I should have done it sooner or later. But don't be mad, actually. Rather use it as a learning curve, because you do know better. Well, maybe you did know better, but you couldn't do better at the time. But, you know, now you know better and you want to do better, and that's all that matters. We're finally on the last one. Drum roll, please. A bit of clapping. No, but for real. So the last thing that I think needs to be left in 2020 is lack of self-love. Okay, and I know self-love is like a forever journey. Like, you're consistently learning about yourself, consistently wanting to better yourself, develop yourself, and know more about yourself, because you don't just wake up and, like, know who you are. You're just learning, and even your parents don't know the whole lot of you. They're learning. But when it comes to self-love, I think lack of it can allow you to get yourself in situations that, one, aren't good for you, and then whether it's friendship, relationships, even sometimes family members can, like, just walk over you because you don't know what you want, you can't speak for yourself. So, you know, yeah, we're gonna walk over you because we can. And the same goes to friendship as well, and relationship, most importantly, okay? Because obviously lack of self-love transpires into lack of self-esteem and all these other things. And then, you know, even the person with the most self-love, whatever that means, they can still have low self-esteem. That's why I mean, like, it's like a forever journey. So the journey and the ability to learn more about self should not be something that you don't want to have. Yeah, so definitely lack of self-love needs to be left in 2020. You know, I think we should all have self-love for ourselves. We should all want to know more about ourselves, all want to love ourselves, so who we are, what we are, and who we are becoming. Because I think we're all work in progress, like all of us, the whole lot of us, literally every single person, even the people you think, oh my god, they had it all together, sorry sweetie, they're still a work in progress. So when that's the case, why would you not want to love yourself? Baby, you gotta love yourself because you owe it to yourself. Because you got you. No, you have you. So you have to love yourself and you have to cherish yourself, because when you're on your last leg, who's there? Ooh, I think it's you. When you have no food at home, who's there? Ooh, I think it's you. When you don't got no water, I think it's you. When you don't have electricity, ooh, baby, I think it's you. So you have to see yourself, because if you don't see yourself, no one else can. It's just what it is. Like, nobody else can. So that's it, guys. Those are the 7 things that I think needs to be left in 2020. Please put some comments in the comment section down below, so that way I can, you know, interact with you guys. And if there's anything that you guys feel like needs to be left in 2020, please put them down so we can interact and have a discussion. Okay, thank you guys so much for staying tuned and watching my videos. Yeah, especially like from when I started, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you guys. Next year I'm about to go stronger, harder and better by God's grace. So yeah, because coming out with more content, definitely a load of vlogging for you guys. We are going to have fun in 2021. I really appreciate you guys so much. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, of course. And yeah.